Facing file inflation, Biden ratings Exxon, oil corporations for income. Los Angeles U.S. President Joe Biden on Friday accused the U.S. oil enterprise, and ExxonMobil Corp. NYSE, XOM, in particular, of capitalizing on a supply scarcity to fatten income after a record-confirmed inflation surging to a brand-new 40-year record. U.S. consumer inflation accelerated in May as gasoline costs hit a report excessive and the fee of meals soared, Maine to the largest annual increase in 4 decades. A gallon of everyday fuel fee an average $4.99 nationwide on Friday, in line with motorist institution AAA. Biden, who came into workplace vowing to lessen U.S. dependence on fossil fuels, said on Friday he was hoping to hurry up oil production, that's anticipated to hit record highs within the United States subsequent year. But he also issued a warning to the industry, whose profits have jumped with oil and fuel fees, pointing to the profits as evidence consumers are deciding to buy more than higher exertions and shipping charges. Exxon made extra money than God this year, Biden stated in a speech to dockworkers and union representatives on the Port of Los Angeles. U.S. oil groups aren't using higher profits to drill extra but to buy lower back inventory, he introduced. Share buybacks improve earnings in step with proportion by decreasing the variety of stocks incredible, circuitously assisting to reinforce percentage costs. Companies see buybacks as a manner to praise buyers. Why are not they drilling? Because they make extra money not generating extra oil, Biden said. Exxon, begin investing and begin paying your taxes. Exxon-driven returned at the remarks, noting it has persisted to growth its U.S. oil, gas and diesel production, and had borrowed closely to boom output whilst suffering losses in 2020. We were in regular touch with the management, informing them of our planned investments to boom production and increase refining ability within the United States, said spokesman Casey Norton. Exxon will hike spending 50% in its West Texas shale holdings, he said, where it expects to feature 25% more output this year after adding 190,000 barrels to grease manufacturing closing 12 months. An ongoing Texas refinery growth will upload the equal of a new medium-sized refinery, stated Norton. Exxon, the largest U.S. oil producer, lost some $20 billion in 2020, and had borrowed greater than $30 billion to finance operations. It paid $40.6 billion in taxes last year, $17.8 billion more than in 2020, he stated. The president spoke throughout a go-to the Port of Los Angeles, in which he defended his economic and job advent file and deflected blame for inflation, which spiked 8.6% within the 12 months to May in step with a new Labor Department record. In an announcement about May inflation data, Biden chided U.S. oil, gasoline and refining industries for the use of the venture created with the aid of the battle in Ukraine as a cause to make things worse for families with excessive profit-taking or charge hikes. Exxon published its biggest quarterly earnings in 7 years while it said fourth-quarter earnings in February. After halting percentage buybacks numerous years in the past, it resumed them this 12 months and pledged to spend up to $30 billion via next year. Other oil majors, which includes Chevron, NYSE, CVX, Total Energies and U.S. shale manufacturers, have suggested robust consequences as the industry's largest players deal with proportion repurchases and dividend investments. Numerous agencies have stated they're retaining down spending that would improve oil output to lower $100 plus per barrel oil costs, due to the fact that's what investors are stressful. The surging fees have grown to be a political headache for the Biden management, which has attempted several measures to decrease prices. These include a record release of barrels from U.S. strategic reserves, waivers on policies associated with the production of summer gasoline, and leaning on primary OPEC international locations to reinforce output. Biden in his Friday remarks advised Congress to skip law to cut strength, prescribed drugs and delivery costs. Shipping corporations made $190 billion in profit, a seven-fold increase in 365 days, Biden stated at the port. The scenario made him so viscerally irritated that he desired to pop them, he said.